this episode of Off the Script Extra. I got news on the Broken Hardys. Will we be seeing the Broken Hardys in the WWE? What is going on with that, and why didn't the WWE debut the Broken Universe? Also, Roman Reigns comments on the crowd reaction that he received on the Raw after WrestleMania. What did he say? And what did Bubba Ray Dudley have to say about fans saying Roman Reigns is receiving the wrong kind of heat? This is going to be very interesting, man. Also, Jim Ross has signed a new deal with the WWE. For how long, and what is he going to be doing? We're going to talk about good old JR right here on Off the Script. Also, John Cena, how much did he spend on Nikki Bella's engagement ring, if anybody fucking cares? And finally, Simon Gotch, released from the WWE. What happened with Simon Gotch, and what do I think of the wasted potential of the Vaudevillains? All this, plus so much more, right here on Off the Script.
Fill your glasses up and put your headphones in, because it's time for Off the Script. And all you fucking goons and assholes, get in line and hit subscribe, because it's time for Off the Script. Hit the like button and share it around. You can even pull your fucking pants down, because it's time for Off the Script with JD from New York 206, because it's time for Off the Script, because it's time for Off the Script.
What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. Thank you so much for tuning back into the channel this Thursday morning for some extra Off the Script. I wish the fucking Braves would put some extra effort into playing good fucking baseball, assholes. 0-2 already, bro. Gonna have to send you to Titus Catering. Get you fucking refreshed. You know? Anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this Thursday morning. I literally had to peel myself off the fucking couch. Fuck you, work. These people are gonna get it. I swear. I'm so fucking close to saying, go fuck yourself. I'm not coming in anymore. Take me off the fucking schedule, man. Today was horrific. It was fucking horrific. I got home. I wanted to do this video when I got home. Instead, I slept. I fell asleep to fucking Lucha Underground on El Rey, because they were doing a whole fucking marathon of Season 3. I woke up, I made some pasta, and here I am, and I'm still fucking exhausted. My eyes feel heavy, I'm congested, I'm all nasally and fucking stuffy. It sucks, man, and you know what? My work can go fucking kiss my ass. Seriously, I think this might be the last week, man. I always say it, but I'm really on my last fucking thread. Coming back from Orlando, I didn't want to go back, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. Nobody cares. It's just a nobody cares fucking environment, man. And it's just mentally and physically draining. And then it's not fair to you guys, because when I am feeling that way, I don't want to fucking look at a camera. I don't want to look at a fucking microphone. I don't want to do anything, man. You know, I could barely fucking sleep because my mind is so fucking all over the place. And then when I finally lay down, I can't fucking sleep. It sucks. It's just a fucking vicious cycle. And I'm lucky I got up to do this video for you guys right before, out of nowhere. I'm supposed to go live with Joe in about an hour, and I figured I'd get this done for you guys, but it is what it is, man. I'm using my last remaining energy, the little fucking pump of adrenaline I got for you guys, so hopefully you enjoy it right here on Off the Script Extra. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed over WrestleMania weekend, man. Thank you to everybody that thought I was worth a subscribe. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. We are nearing 77,000 subscribers. You know, hopefully, man. Hopefully 100,000 can happen this year. I would really, that would make my fucking year, man. Seriously, if we can make 100,000. And thank you to everybody that followed me on Twitter. We reached 18,000 on Twitter, 18,000 followers. And we are nearing that big milestone of 20,000, man. Who would have thought? JD and Off the Script with 20,000 fucking followers, man. That's more than some people that are actually in and around the business. Doing this journalism and fucking podcasting and all this other shit. Who the fuck am I over here, you know? But you guys are savages, and you love Off the Script, and I appreciate every single fucking one of you. We're going to talk about WrestleMania weekend on the show Friday. I got a lot to talk about there. Just an incredible weekend, meeting everybody, and just hooking up with all my good buddies in and around the community, man. It was just a good time. WrestleCon, Access, the vlogs for those channel, see how fucking tired I am? The vlogs for those videos are on the channel right now. The controversial vlog that is WrestleCon. Making the waves, man. If you guys want to go check that out, and the WWE Access one as well, they are live on the channel right now. Annotations you'll see right in the video that you are currently watching. Also, 2 WrestleMania videos that went live. One, a quick overview because it was 7 hours fucking long. And then a full-fledged review 48 hours later because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man. I don't know how everybody sat there in the fucking heat for over 7 hours. WWE, please, please, do something about the 15 fucking matches in one night. It doesn't need to be 15, you know? Put it down to 4. Put it down to 4. It doesn't need to be 7, okay? Unbelievable. I was drained like a fucking motherfucker, man. Awful, awful, awful. I felt like shit after that show was over. I really did. But there's 2 reviews on the channel right now. If you guys want my quick overview and a full-fledged review of the WrestleMania event that happened on Sunday, it's all on the channel right now. Go and check that out. I want to thank everybody for showing love to Audible. Audible is sponsoring this show each and every fucking week. And AJ Lee's new book is out, man. So is The Big Guy, Ryback's new motivational book, and a ton of other wrestling-related books, man. audibletrial.com/offthescript. Audible's giving you guys 30 days free to try the service out, and that includes 1 free audiobook of your choice, no matter what. And if you guys end up canceling the service, you get to keep your audiobook for free, no matter what. Over 180,000 books to choose from. Like I said, a lot of those are wrestling-related. Justin Roberts' new book is out. You can cash in on that if it's on. I believe it's on there. AJ Lee's new book, which I am sure will stir up some controversy. And Ryback's new book. Those are the 3 newest books out right now, so make sure you guys go and check that out. If you guys want to cash in on Daniel Bryan, which a lot of you guys did, Shawn Michaels, Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, Brock Lesnar, Bret Hart, Roddy Piper, Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair. Ton of stuff on there, man. Diamond Dallas Page. You got Bob Holly, The Death of WCW. audibletrial.com/offthescript. Great way to support the show is through audibletrial.com. Let's get into the news, man. A lot of people are wondering, just like I am, where the fuck is Brother Nero and Broken Matt Hardy? What is WWE going to do now that they signed the Hardy Boys back? The Hardys were brought in using their old gimmick due to the fact that the lawsuit with Anthem has not been cleared yet. I'm hoping you guys understand that. I understand that, and I'm hoping you guys understand that as well. Okay? They came back with the Team Extreme music. You know, Matt looks the same as if he was broken. Jeff is the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. But Matt has a tendency to dip in and out of accent. He's doing delete, you know. Crowd is chanting delete and obsolete all over the place. So clearly a lot more people in the WWE than originally thought are, you know, piecing the puzzle together that, listen, we want to see Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero back in the WWE. Not this old but great nostalgic act that is Team Extreme, the Hardy Boys. But I just don't want it to be a nostalgia act, okay? Because those tend to get stale. Those tend to get boring, and they lose their appeal over time, a.k.a. the Dudleys. And we don't want that to happen with the Hardys because, according to this report that I'm about to read to you, the WWE spent a lot of money on both Matt and Jeff for their return to the WWE. Okay, this is coming from Richard Gray of Wrestling News World, paid exclusive backstage information. As you are going to read here, says Richard Gray, over a week ago, he reported Rebby was working with WWE lawyers in the suit, and it was looked to be cleared up before WrestleMania weekend ended. The suit has not been finalized, and WWE will not give Impact Wrestling a single penny, and that is why the gimmick has not been used as of yet. WWE is likely going to stay away from this lawsuit. That, however, does not mean they will not give Rebby and the Hardys all of their legal aid now that they are signed to World Wrestling Entertainment. Now, while WWE is okay with using Jeff as they know, Matt will run his course without the broken gimmick. Here is where it gets tricky, says Richard Gray. Anthem used the charismatic enigma for Jeff Hardy when he was in TNA, okay? Now, that was used and developed in WWE and may be used as a precedent in this lawsuit over the broken universe. One insider believes that the broken gimmick is not close to being over, as the WWE has invested a ton of money in the Hardys returning to the WWE. I think this will all clear itself up in the next few weeks, now that the WWE is involved. Okay? Now, he goes on to say, he noted before in his newsletter, the Hardys got to the Citrus Bowl a little later than expected, and the match did get moved one match back on the card. It was supposed to go on earlier, the tag team title ladder match at WrestleMania 33. They are very low, or they were very low-key in slipping out of their own broken tailgate party, which was just a few miles away, and they got into a waiting car to get to WrestleMania and Camping World Stadium. Rebby handled most of the details in regards to their return. Even Jeff's tweet to try and swerve fans was not enough, all while fans were thrilled and most expected the return of the Hardys. So that is the latest right now on the broken gimmick. Okay, WWE does not want to give a single penny to Anthem or Impact Wrestling, and they are waiting for this to be cleared. I hope it's just that, and I hope the WWE realizes that, you know, it's great seeing Matt and Jeff back in the WWE. It's been exciting that they look like they haven't lost a step. I love both of them. They're fucking great. They look great with the tag team championships. Just both Matt and Jeff being on Raw in that division with the championships lend so much more credibility to a division that was pretty much dead just weeks prior to WrestleMania. And with them being back and them being the champions now and the flag bearers, they're already one step ahead of what the Dudleys tried to do, or what the WWE failed to do with the Dudleys when they returned. They didn't even make the Dudleys get a run with the tag team championships. Here I thought the Dudleys was going to be, you know, a flag bearer for the division, a great quality team that could still go, you know, challenging the Usos and everybody else in that division. It never seemed to be. And, you know, they pretty much faded away into obscurity, and they were rendered obsolete. You know, no pun intended. But with the Hardys, you know, I think the Hardys have more longevity than the Dudley Boys do. They were always more over in the WWE anyway than the Dudley Boys. They're one of the most popular tag teams in the history of that company. And I just feel like the WWE, you know, is going to make a grave mistake and not bring this back. They need to be broken. Okay? You know, the Hardys, the way we see them now, you know, they fit into the current mold of WWE, but then again, they don't. You know, they were great, and what we see now is WWE of old. If WWE wants to move forward and move forward into the future, I'm assuming Matt and Jeff want to do the same. They're having a fucking blast. They're happy to be home. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for the entire family. They're doing their thing. They're on top of the world again at at fucking 41, 42 years old. It's great. It's fucking awesome. It's awesome to see. And it's exciting to see. It was one of the best WrestleMania moments that I can recall ever seeing when they came out at WrestleMania 33. It was fucking great. But Matt and Jeff recreated their brand from what we see now into the Broken Universe. And they are just as popular now with the Broken Universe than they were with the regular Hardy's gimmick. You know, the charismatic Enigma and Matt Hardy version 2.0, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself nowadays. They need to be broken, you know? Especially if WWE spent so much money on them. I don't know how much money they spent on them, but, you know, I'm hearing that Matt and Jeff's merchandise already is sold out. They couldn't keep that shit on WWE Shop after WrestleMania. Same thing's going to happen when they're broken. WWE is going to make a ton of money off the Hardys being back. They're always going to be in the limelight because that's how over they were. But I think collectively, underneath all of our fucking excitement and, you know, happiness that they're back and to see them at WrestleMania succeed and win the titles, there was just a little bit in everybody. A little bit of disappointment being that they weren't broken. They need to be broken. I honestly say that the broken thing in the WWE would be fucking unbelievable. And not only it would make Matt a superstar, which he's never achieved on his own in WWE, but WWE could get a 2-for-1. They don't necessarily have to make them a tag team. They could have them on the same brand. They could do tag team, and then they could be, you know, do their own thing. You can have Matt challenge for an upper tier title. You can have Jeff challenging for a mid-card title, upper tier title. There's a ton of things you could do with the Hardys, man. There really is. The door is wide open for creativity, especially with the Broken Universe. That gimmick is great. And it offers so much intrigue. Right now, it's great to see them back. It's nostalgic. Yeah, the Hardys are back, but there's a ceiling with the regular Hardy Boys that, you know, that there is not with the Broken gimmick. You know, the ceiling is much higher with the Broken Universe. Much higher. But we'll see what happens, and I honestly think they will be going back to the Broken gimmick as soon as this is all over. I don't know why this hasn't ended yet. Fuck TNA, fuck the Owl, fuck Anthem. But according to Richard Gray here in Wrestling News World, it's all having to do with Anthem, and it's still on right now. But Richard Gray is saying, be patient. It would be foolish for WWE not to go back to the Broken Universe. And they've done the delete. They're doing the delete thing. Everybody's chanting delete, obsolete. WWE's tweeting with the Hardys, Twitter handle, wonderful and delightful and exquisite. They're using the terminology that Matt has incorporated into his character with the current Hardys. So, WWE has also been dropping hints that, this is where we're going to be leading, but right now, just enjoy them the way they are. They're back. They're tag team champions. They add a beautiful sense of credibility to the tag team division and to Monday Night Raw, and a level of excitement to Monday Night Raw that we haven't seen. Just be patient. They will be broken, and when WWE does it, hopefully it's in an intriguing way, in an interesting way, and we can all celebrate once again in the Broken Universe, man. So be patient. Hopefully it's coming. If I was to guess, probably, I don't see this thing lasting into the summer. Hopefully before SummerSlam, something happens. So we'll see what happens with the Broken gimmick. Obviously, I will let you guys know and keep you updated right here on Off the Script. Simon Gotch, released by the WWE. Did you even realize that he was still employed with the WWE? Everybody's tweeting me, "Oh, JD, did you see Simon Gotch, man?" Yeah, I seen it. Who cares? He wasn't even on TV anyway. All we did was bitch and moan how WWE has tag teams and they're not using them. There you go. No more. The vaudevillains are done. That's it. I know Simon Gotch was a big fan of fucking Titus O'Neil's buttered and garlic potatoes. Not anymore. Aiden English preferred the sweet potatoes. Simon Gotch preferred the butter and garlic. Now he's not going to have the sweet taste of Titus's cooking anymore. Oh my God. What the fuck is he going to do now? Anyway. What a waste. Huh? What a fucking waste. WWE is absolutely fucking clueless. They build these guys up in NXT. Once they hit the main roster, oh, I don't like them. I don't like them. Oh, how could his mustache? How could he eat with that mustache? I don't like it. It covers his teeth. You know? They looked at these guys and like, what the fuck is this shit? You know? This is what you're doing down in NXT, Hunter, huh? This is the shit that you're fucking feeding people in NXT. What am I gonna do with these fucking bums? They didn't do anything. Soon as Enzo got fucking hurt last year at the hands of the Vaudevillains, right down the fucking toilet. And it wasn't even their fault. It wasn't even their fault. Mistakes happen. You know? Mistakes happen. And they were punished for close to a year because of it. And now he's gone. It was a random move after WrestleMania 33. Was he even in the Battle Royal? I don't even fucking know. WWE announced that they have released Simon Gotch of the Vaudevillains, and the Vaudevillains are done. You might have noticed that Gotch was recently an entrant. Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's in the notes. An entrant in the Andre the Giant Memorial. Titus O'Neil. I'm waiting for his tiramisu cake Battle Royal at WrestleMania 33. His tag team partner in the Vaudevillains, Aiden English, was also featured in the Battle Royal and prefers key lime pie instead of the tiramisu. Both were eliminated very quickly. There's your WrestleMania moment. From WWE.com, WWE has come to terms on a mutual agreed upon release for Simon Gotch. He asked for his release. There you go. As of today, April 5th, 2017, WWE wishes Gotch the best in his future endeavors. There you go. Simon Gotch gone from WWE. The only reason, now you guys wondered, well, what are they going to do with Aiden English? Are they going to push Aiden English? Probably not. I don't see them pushing Aiden English. Maybe they could. I don't know. But, you know, the thing that I'm concerned with is that SmackDown and their tag team division was fucking garbage already. Now you're -1 team. So you know for sure that with this superstar shakeup, one team from Raw is coming to SmackDown. No question. Whether it's Enzo and Cass, which I'm assuming, or the New Day. Or maybe both. I have no fucking idea. I really don't know. Maybe DIY does get promoted. I don't think that's the right move right now. Because if you move DIY from NXT to either Raw or SmackDown, then you only have two legit teams in NXT, which is Heavy Machinery and Authors of Pain. And then a bunch of bums in the Performance Center that are a bunch of no-names. You're not going to have that happen. That's a ridiculous move by WWE. So hopefully they don't think that way. But a lot of you wondered why Aiden English wasn't released with Simon Gotch and they got rid of both of them. Aiden English is part of the Guerrero family. Okay, he's married to Vicky's daughter, Eddie's daughter. So why would they release Aiden English? You know, that would be disrespectful to the Guerrero family. I don't think WWE would do that. So they spared him, and he probably got spared, and it's probably fucked up to say that a man's career is spared just because he married into the Guerrero family. But it's probably the truth. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? You know? Sucks to be Simon Gotch. But, you know, the Vaudevillains, they had potential, man. WWE drops the ball on a lot of fucking guys coming out of NXT, man. They were different. You know? In a day and age where we don't see these types of characters in wrestling, they were something that was different. Their entrance was fucking unique. It was different than everybody else in the tag team division. They were very good in the ring. They were a great team. They worked well together. I don't understand why they didn't push these guys and get behind them. All they needed really coming out of NXT was to be a little bit more on the mean side. They needed a mean streak in them. When they came up from NXT, they were, but they needed that mean streak in them to really get over as a legit contender for the tag team championships. And SmackDown's got no fucking teams as it is right now anyway. We didn't even see a tag team match on SmackDown this week. You know, the Usos won the championship. What have they done since beating American Alpha? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You got the Usos, you got Alpha, you got Breezango, you got the Ascension. You know? Mojo Rawley is by himself until Zack Ryder gets back. You got the Hype Bros there. That's 5 teams. But right now, you only got 4 teams on SmackDown. Now, with the Vaudevillains gone, how do you call that a division? And it goes back to what I said post-draft. And everybody called me a fucking goon about it. The tag teams should be on one fucking brand. Okay? Whether you want to put them on Raw or you put them on SmackDown. Whatever. They need to be on one brand. Okay? First of all, Breezango shouldn't even be a fucking team. Tyler Breeze is one of the best wrestlers in that company. And you're wasting him away day by day by day. Oh, but JD, he's only 26 years old. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? He's got a lot of years left in him. Who the fuck cares? Utilize him now. That's how good he is. He goes from wrestling Jushin Thunder Liger to fucking dressing as Nikki Bella in drag. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. How could you people sleep at night? Knowing that you have such a talented guy on the roster and you have him dressing in drag instead of fucking fighting for a mid-card title. Can you imagine the matches we could get with a Ty Dillinger and a Tyler Breeze on SmackDown for an IC title? Or a Tyler Breeze versus an Ambrose? Or a Tyler Breeze versus an AJ Styles? Get rid of Breezango. Whatever you do, break him up. Fandango should be in the mid-card himself. We could probably get good matches out of both of those guys in the ring together, one-on-one. You know? Johnny Curtis is a great fucking wrestler. Don't know why they haven't utilized him either. Goes from beating Chris Jericho to WrestleMania to doing the fucking dance. Everybody was doing it. And now he's dressing as a fucking extra for the Village People. Come on, man. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. First of all, Breezango should be gone. They shouldn't even be a fucking team. That dwindles you down to 3 teams on SmackDown. The Usos, you got the Ascension, and you got American Alpha. Now, how many teams you got on Raw? You got, that's 3 teams on SmackDown. You got the Hardys, you got the Club, you got the New Day, you got Enzo and Cass, and who else you got? Am I missing anybody? I don't know, probably. I'm all over the fucking place. That is enough teams right there for a fucking division. Okay? Sheamus and Cesaro. You don't even need them as a fucking team. You don't even need them as a team. Those are 7 teams right there you could put on one brand. You could put Sheamus and Cesaro, split them between Raw and SmackDown, because God only knows Cesaro needs a fucking single shot. Right? Sheamus should be good enough to run on his own as a fucking heel in the mid-card. 7 teams is enough for a division. Okay? You want to add the Hype Bros when Zack Ryder gets back? Fine. 8 fucking teams. 8 teams. That's a division right there. And that's a solid division, if you ask me. Now, with Zack Ryder, Mojo Rawley, I don't know. You could swing either way with those guys. You could put Zack Ryder as a singles guy and have him in the mid-card. I don't know what they're doing with Mojo Rawley since he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I mean, do they have plans? Probably not. You know, they wanted to get Rob Gronkowski into the fucking plans at WrestleMania over Braun Strowman and The Big Show. They went with Rob Gronkowski and Mojo Rawley and Jinder Mahal in the Andre the Giant Memorial ending for that Battle Royal instead of a Sami Zayn and Braun Strowman. Holy shit, Vince McMahon. You would rather be on ESPN than actually book for the pro wrestling enthusiast. Now I see where your priorities lie. Now I see why Roman Reigns is at the top of the fucking mountain. Because you're a fucking goon. All the teams should be on one brand, whether it's Raw or SmackDown. The women, same thing. Women should be on one brand. That's it. You know? Or if you want the women floating between both brands, fine. Fine. It doesn't matter. So you get a little bit of both on both brands. Whatever. You can't have all these divisions with 3 or 4 fucking teams. You can't. It's gonna run its course. It's going to get boring. It's going to get stale. Eventually, creative juices are going to run dry. Look at what they did on Monday Night Raw with the women. Evident. You got 3 women in that division. What did you do all year? You gave us Sasha and Charlotte for fucking 7 months straight. And now we got Bayley versus Charlotte. And still there's no mix-up with any of them. Things need to be changed. Things need to be changed. The vaudevillains being released, or the vaudevillains being deleted in WWE is a huge dropping of the ball by WWE. I feel bad. They had potential. I hate seeing good teams wasted. I hate seeing good talents wasted. That's why I'm so adamant about Tyler Breeze. But WWE really needs to focus on tag team wrestling. There's no reason for two divisions. There's none. I said this following the draft, and I'm sticking to my gun. There's no reason for fucking two divisions. There's none. None. It's absolutely fucking pointless. I mean, you don't even feature tag team wrestling on one show, week by week. You know, you got tag team champions that just won the titles. What do they do with those titles since they won them? Nothing. Nothing. Have you featured them in any role on SmackDown? Of course you didn't. Were they given a tag team title match at WrestleMania? No. Were they featured on the SmackDown Live after Mania? No. So why even have them? Ridiculous. Simon Gotch released from the WWE. They dropped the ball, no question. How much did John Cena spend on his engagement ring for Nikki Bella? Obviously, you guys know they got engaged. It was in front of 75,000 people at Camping World Stadium. Millions watching at home. The proposal made headlines, not just in the wrestling world, but in the mainstream media. Aww. Cena has cemented himself as a superstar outside of the wrestling business with his multiple hosting and movie gigs. Nikki is growing a fan base, has a growing fan base of her own, with her work on Total Divas, Total Bellas. So how much did the engagement ring cost? According to E! News and the appraiser, Deborah Villapig, I don't know if I pronounce her name right, Villapique, who the fuck cares? Deborah. We'll just call her Deborah V. Okay? A ring of such clarity and color is worth an estimated $115,000. John Cena explained the meaning behind the ring in a video on the Total Bellas YouTube channel. If you guys care about it, you are more than welcome to go watch it. I will not be playing it here because who the fuck cares? Let's see if we can play it. Let's see. What do they got? They got something here? You know? Is it going to play? Cena? I don't think anybody fucking cares. That's why it's not playing. That's why it's not playing. We tried. We tried. Technical difficulties. There you go. Nobody gives a shit about Johnson. There we go. There we go.
Like I always say that. So.
Well, you have to say hello, right?
Yeah. So hi.
Yeah.
How do I even start?
Oh, they kissed.
Well, everybody's asking, so we might as well just let them know, because this is the place where you let them know stuff.
Yeah, that is true. Everyone wants to know about the ring, which, by the way, is so pretty. Still trying to learn how to be a hand model. By the way, the worst thing is, yeah,
I'm pretty sure they had a crazy night after WrestleMania, huh?
One time that I put spray tan on my hands.
Well, here's the story. I didn't just walk into a place and said, please just give me a ring.
That's what I would have did.
As I said at WrestleMania, I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, which means I've been thinking about this for a long time. So I went to the good folks at Tiffany's and had them construct a ring. And the ring represents our entire relationship up until this point.
5 carats. 5 carat ring this guy got.
There are 4 individual stones on each side. One side represents me, one side represents her. And the 4 means the years that we have been together to come to the center point. And the center point is a 4.5 carat round brilliant cut Tiffany's diamond that represents the 4.5 years it took to get right here. So, as with everything that we do for each other, there's always meaning behind it, and this one piece of jewelry encompasses our entire journey up until this point, which was a wonderful moment at WrestleMania.
It was.
So you can
Best
always,
moment.
You can always look down and think of everything that you.
Oh my God, it's so sad.
That is so true.
It's so romantic.
He's always so thoughtful.
That's the story.
That is the story. I love you so much.
Hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna shut the video off so we
Yeah,
can
we're gonna
do-
shut it
Yeah,
off.
you're gonna shut the video off because you got business to take care of, right?
Right.
Cena's winking. He's winking at you. Go fuck yourself, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, let's move on with the fucking news. I don't even know why the fuck I played that. I wanted to do something different, and I was kind of curious to what the fucking ring was symbolizing. But there you go. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Let's get on to more important information here. Roman Reigns. Holy shit, can this guy get any more fucking obnoxious? The Raw after WrestleMania 33 opened with Roman Reigns in the middle of the ring, and it was by far the greatest intro to Monday Night Raw in the history of that program. I got it on DVR, and I watched it like 7 times. Reigns didn't say a word for nearly 10 minutes as the crowd booed him mercilessly. With chants of, "Fuck you, Roman," "Go away," "You suck," "Delete," you know? The only thing that Reigns said was, "This is my yard now," before walking out to an even louder chorus of boos. It was a very loud start to Monday Night Raw. So how did Reigns feel about the segment? He was asked on Twitter by someone named Tanya. Of course, it had to be a female asking him, you know, instead of being a male asking the hard-hitting questions, you know. She said, "Legitimately, I would love to hear Roman Reigns shoot interview on his feelings about the beginning of Raw. Damn." So he replied, "Loudest segment of the show. Maybe the loudest of the past 2 decades. And I could have stood there for another 15 minutes. Hashtag the guy." Looks like Reigns isn't fazed by any of the reception that the WWE Universe is giving him. The louder you boo, the more likely WWE is going to push Reigns as the top guy. I don't find this to be a legitimate fucking reason. I really don't. I went on a mini Twitter rant yesterday. You know, this is the Daniel Bryan situation in reverse. You know, when Batista was being pushed and he won the Royal Rumble and everybody wanted Daniel Bryan in the main event of WrestleMania, what the fuck did we do? We changed that. You changed it. I changed it. We all changed it via social media, by coming to the events and hijacking the shows and fucking expressing our feelings live to the WWE. You know, we didn't want anybody. Daniel Bryan was our man. And WWE listened. WWE listened. For whatever fucking reason, they listened. Now, this is the same thing. This Roman Reigns situation is the same thing as Daniel Bryan, but in reverse. You know, the fans, yeah, and then WWE comes out, "Oh, well, you know, Monday Night Raw after Mania," and they said it on SmackDown too, but they had Corey Graves say it on Monday Night Raw. "This is the type of show where people come and boo the people that they normally cheer and cheer the people that they normally boo." No, Vince. No, Teeth. Okay? We boo the same people every fucking week. We cheer the same people every fucking week. It's just that it's more apparent to who we like and who we don't like on shows like this. That's all that means. It's just amplified by like 5,000. Roman Reigns is not the guy. He is not the guy. He doesn't deserve to be the guy. I don't see this bullshit where, oh, well, if you want to stop seeing Roman Reigns at the top, you know, stop giving him a reaction. You know, otherwise, you're still buying the merch, you're still watching the shows, people are still coming to see him and boo him. I didn't know Roman Reigns was the only man on the roster. It's a 3-hour fucking show, and we're only coming to see Roman Reigns amongst the Balors and the Rollins and the fucking Owens and the Zanes and the Joes and the Hardys. Yeah, Roman Reigns is the only one we're coming to see, though, right? Fucking illogical fucking goon assholes. Yeah, oh, Roman Reigns is getting a reaction out of you. That's why he's going to be at the top. I hope you all know it's a reaction that's not a good reaction. Now, I wouldn't be complaining if the reaction was genuine, okay? WWE's reaction is not genuine. They are trying to undermine everything. Now, if Roman Reigns was pushed as a heel, which he is not, he's still being pushed as a babyface. You might not know it, you might not see it, but I know it. He's being pushed as the top guy, as a babyface. It's right there. You know, don't listen to the fans. The fans fucking hate this guy. He might come off as a heel. If I could show you guys and you didn't watch WWE and you didn't know who Roman Reigns was, you'd probably think, well, this guy's a fucking the biggest bad guy I've ever seen. No, it goes deeper than that. He is the most hated guy in the company for all the wrong reasons. Because WWE is pushing him as a babyface underneath all this hate. You know, he's the Superman. And Roman Reigns should be portrayed as a fucking prick, a heel who cheats to win, who is jealous, who will do anything to win by any means necessary instead of taking the good way out and overcoming the odds and overcoming the beatdowns and overcoming the giants and overcoming all the odds and all this other bullshit. You know, Superman, you know, coming out from underneath the rubble of the buildings and he still beats the evil villains. Come on, man. It's right there in front of you. It's right there. Clear as day. He is receiving the wrong reaction. He's receiving the right reaction, but they're booking him in the wrong way. It's not genuine. The fans legitimately fucking hate this guy. And like I said, it's the Daniel Bryan situation in reverse. But this time, WWE's not listening. Because when Vince McMahon settles on a main guy, forget about it. We ain't changing shit. We're going to have to live with this. But I'm not going to stop complaining. I'm not going to stop complaining whatsoever. God, give him the Universal title. Have him beat Strowman. Have him beat Lesnar for the title. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let me see what it does. You know, I don't think Roman Reigns is the #1 seller in WWE. Like I said, that was a fake news story. That was fake fucking news right there. I don't see anybody wearing Roman Reigns t-shirts in the crowd. You know how many Roman Reigns t-shirts I've seen at WrestleMania? Maybe 4 altogether. WrestleMania weekend. Nobody fucking likes the guy. Nobody wants him. Nobody cares about him. He sucks. He sucks. He's got no fucking charisma. He's being booked the wrong way. That promo that he cut on Monday Night Raw was the greatest thing he's done in all 4 years that I've seen him on television. Because he came off as a legit fucking prick. This is my yard now, and dropped the mic. But WWE isn't pushing him as a fucking heel. You know? They're going to give you the political answer. Well, he's the biggest heel we got. What are you complaining about? No, he's not. He's not. You know? You're putting him against the Giants, and he's overcoming the Giants, and he's going to be put against Lesnar. He's going to slay the Beast. No, come on, man. That's not what a fucking villain does. That's a baby face. So, for everybody saying, well, stop cheering him. Stop giving him a reaction. Stop watching the shows. That's such a cop-out. Such a cheap fucking lame excuse. Realistically, who's going to stop watching the shows? As if Roman Reigns, like I said, is the only one on the fucking program. Give me a fucking break. Then you got fucking dummies. You got fucking goons like Bubba Ray Dudley. This past week on Raw, Roman Reigns, as you guys know, came to the ring. Fuck you, Roman. Roman sucks. And Bubba Ray Dudley took to Twitter to comment on the segment. He says, Reigns was playing 15,000 people like a fiddle. Bubba Ray says Roman is playing 15,000 people like a fiddle right now, and he hasn't said a single word. A fan responded saying that Reigns doesn't have any traditional wrestling heat. He is legitimately hated. This guy says, hate to break it to you, but this ain't heat. The crowd legit hates Roman. Nobody will ever cheer him. And then Bubba Ray responded to this guy that will continue to hate Roman Reigns and consume the product. This is what Bubba Ray says. Hate to break it to you, jack off. But this is heat in its purest form, and you and others will continue to watch, pay, and boo. All of this equals 3 money bags. So, a lot of people have difference of opinion on this. You guys know mine. That's not legit heat. That's not the heat that you want. You know, WWE's looking for any type of reaction. Any type of reaction is good reaction, right? But it's not real reaction. If he was pushed as a heel, this would be the best thing on WWE television. But the fact that he's being pushed as a fucking babyface Superman loser who overcomes everything, people are going to continue to boo him for the wrong reasons. If WWE wisens up and switches what they need to change, then things will be the way they need to be. And eventually this guy will get over and probably, most likely, get to that point where WWE wants him, because there'll be an opening where people will want to cheer him. How about Nakamura, though, right? Roman Reigns is the face of the company, though. But if Nakamura's going to be getting reactions like that every week, I think that will change very fucking quickly. Vince wishes that Roman Reigns got that type of reaction, right? But that's genuine. That's genuine. What Reigns is doing, what Reigns is getting, is not genuine. Sorry to break it to you. It's not what we want. We wanted Bryan, we got it. And we were all happy for it. We don't want Roman, and WWE's giving us the fucking finger. It's the same thing in reverse. That's all it is. But we now don't have the power to change it because They think, for whatever reason, this guy's the top guy. Don't see it. I'll never understand it. Whatever the case may be, all I know is that your excuse of, oh, he's getting a reaction, it's good enough, is bullshit. It really is, because it's the wrong reaction. And everybody, I'm sure, agrees with a brain. Moving on here, we got one more story about Jim Ross. Jim Ross apparently has signed a deal with the WWE. And I don't know what this means. Hopefully this means, maybe this means he's taking Morrow's spot on SmackDown. I have no fucking idea. But, quick news article here. The reason why he was at WrestleMania is because, one, this was The Undertaker's last match. And like I figured, two, Undertaker, Mark Calloway, requested that JR call his last match. That is fucking commendable as fuck, man. Good on The Undertaker for asking for that to happen, and good on WWE for giving The Undertaker what he wanted for his last match. Awesome. Jim Ross appeared at WrestleMania 33 to call the main event between Reigns and The Undertaker. It was great to see Ross back with the WWE, especially after the week that he had. For those unaware, his wife Jan passed away, God rest her soul, before WrestleMania weekend. In an interview with Fox Sports, JR revealed that he had signed a new deal with the WWE for 2 years. Here's what he said in the interview about his new contract. It has a specific number of dates that I'm obligated to work, which I think is good for me. So look at it this way. I got my jersey back. I got brought back to my home team, and my opportunities back in WWE, I'm sure, will be multifold. We could see him do network specials. We could see him do commentating. It's going to be great to see JR back, man. His voice is so soothing. You know, it's like when you hear him, you know things are right in the world. His exact role isn't clear right now, but it appears that he will be performing multiple roles for the company. And I quote, he says, "They got a lot of things that I contribute to, and I've been so blessed in the business that I've done so many different things. I've been an administrator and a syndicator, a marketing rep, a VP of broadcasting, head of talent relations. But the fun part is what I did tonight at WrestleMania. I hope to have more soon. I hope to have more fun assignments in the future, but I've got my jersey back, like I said. So if the team needs me to play, to work more than they anticipated because they need it, I'm in." Good for JR. This is what he needs following the death of his wife. And I hope he's doing well, man. I hope he can contribute to the WWE like I know he can. And like I said, when you hear JR's voice, man, you know things are right because he is, without question, the best in the history of the business, play-by-play, man. Jim Ross, back with WWE. Good on him. Good on WWE for making that happen at WrestleMania, the Undertaker's match, and for bringing him back to the WWE. That's exactly what he needed to get himself, back after following his wife's death, man. So that's good on WWE. I'm glad they brought him back, and I wish JR the best. Thank you guys so much, man. That is everything for Off the Script. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, hit that thumbs up, man. I got to get ready for I Don't Know Where with Joe. And Off the Script, Friday, 11 a.m. You guys know the deal, man. Part 1 is probably going to be close to 2 hours long, so strap yourselves in. Get your cold beverages ready. I'm coming with all the news this weekend following WrestleMania 33. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, at JD from NY206. Support Audible, audibletrial.com/offthescript. 30 days free, 1 free audio book. Great way to support the show. And I'll see you guys right back here on Friday for episode 165 of Off the Script. I am JD. I'll see you guys on Friday. Until then, take care. Have a great day. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning.